Well, let's talk about constitutional matters and join us to look at the constitutional review that we've all been talking about. And to take a cue from what the Senate President did say, it's an all Nigerian affair. Everyone, irrespective of where you are at this moment, should contribute to this particular moment. Is Richard Nwankwo. He's of the Crusade for Justice and also a lawyer. Good to have you join us this morning.
Thank you very much and good morning.
Well, constitutional review, and over the weekend we also talked about a particular sore point, which is the call for the creation of state police, which the Deputy Senate President talked about over the weekend here on Channel Television in our studios. He says, well, it looks like it's almost done and ready to give the people the state police. Do you think that we're truly ripe, or what's your thought on that, speaking from the constitution which we presently operate?
Well, I think we have to look at it from a more holistic perspective. The call for police, state police, is just a reflection of the times, and the perception is that if states are given that mandate to take over the issue of policing, that it will enhance, it will go a great deal in dealing with the issues of everything that has to do with crime. But I think in looking at that, we also have to take into consideration our own historical antecedents. What I consider the key issue here is the fact that Nigeria as a state has not gotten to that level where a state can have a state police that will have all the indices of policing as it is in other environments. The point I'm making here is that we don't have that degree of political enlightenment, that degree of deep-rooted political culture and finesse to handle such issues. And
perhaps you space it more on that. Yes, deep-rooted political culture. What kind of culture are we talking about?
I'm talking about an environment where the issue of where you come from will never come to the fore. I'm talking an environment where you have a police that is absolutely civil, like the police we have in Ghana. If you have stayed in an environment like Ghana or some of these Western democracies, you find out there is nothing suggestive of a state of origin or any area where a particular individual comes from. And one striking aspect of it is that these environments, they have gone beyond the primordial sentiments. I will give you just an example. If you come to a place if you get into the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, assuming there was no inkling that you were going to America, you will never believe that this airport is an airport located in the United States of America. The first thing that will strike you will find out that there are a lot of young men and women wearing uniform with Asian faces. You see a lot of Chinese people with police uniform. You see a lot of Indians. You see a lot of people. The point I'm making is that these people have gotten to that level of open-mindedness, which we grossly lack here. Another thing that will give you an inkling to the point I'm making is the usual discussion about immunity of the state governors. I just want to use that to explain what I'm saying. When people talk about immunity, they fail to understand that once in a while you will get a president who lacks all the indices of political awareness, like we've had in the past. And I remember Professor Nwankwo, when he talked about that, he said that this particular provision in the Constitution is just a necessary evil. Nigeria is not ripe for state police. And there is absolutely no way, given the platform of what is obtainable in the country today, what is obtainable in the southwest, what is obtainable in the north, and even in the east, you find out that such an arrangement will definitely not work.